Good afternoon. Today is Sunday, July 15th, and I know from the clip you just saw, it is a little bit late. It is after 12, and I did get a late start with just getting situated. I did have to help my boys get ready. I mean, they are very self-sufficient, but I had to make sure that they're ready when my parents come around 12 because they're gonna go help and feed families that are a little bit less fortunate, and that's really good. My mom, like I've already mentioned in my channel so many times, well, my parents, they are helpers, they're deacons of the church, so they do give back to the community and they just like to help people that are less fortunate. If you have it, just help other people, and that's what they do. My boys wanted to go. Well, it was a little bit hard waking one of them up because they had to get ready early and they went to bed really late. But other than that, if you can help someone, just do it. And that's what my mom always has taught me to do, so I'm gonna pass it down to my children because there's so many people that need help, whether it's mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. People do need help, and if we're able to give it to them, let's just help them. When I help people, it makes me feel so good about myself. I'm helping other people. I'm not just self-centered. I'm not just all about myself, but I'm also giving of myself to those who are in need. I'd say things have been going very good with the black seed oil. I did unfortunately run out of the black seed oil. I was at Wegmans last night getting some groceries, also just to buy more of the black seed oil, and nobody knew what the black seed oil was. I did go to the vitamins, the medicine, that whole aisle, like the natural aisle, and I could not find it. I went up, the lady from customer service said it's going to be in that aisle. I went back in that aisle. I spent at least 15 minutes, like it could have been even 20 minutes. I just kept going back up and down that aisle, looking around, looking at every single bottle that they had. I just could not find it, so maybe they're out of it, I don't know. When I went to check out, they told me to come back or call tomorrow, which would be today, because the person that works in that section would be there. I'm like, okay, so no one can come with me to look? So with that being said, I wanted to give you a quick update with the black seed oil this week. And I know that I typically give you an update Saturday or like late Saturday. I didn't get the opportunity to do that just because I had to get ready for work. Yesterday was my first day back to work, and I was so sad to leave the night. And people just kept asking me, how's your little baby? I want to see her. I know they were happy for me, but at the same time, I'm just thinking, don't bring her up. I don't want to think about not being with her. So I'm going to be working just a couple days a week, if that. I only worked yesterday, so that was one day for the week, and next week I'm going to be working 2 days. I do enjoy what I do. I work with skincare, I work with makeup, just beauty products in general, and I love beauty, hence the name Jeanette J Beauty. When I did start my channel, it was just more so about me, and I love beauty. But as I'm growing older, I know that there's so much more to life than beauty, such as my family, my health, which is why I'm documenting my black seed oil week after week. Let me know if you'd still like to see a week update after 4 weeks. I know it could get a little bit tedious, and if you just rather me do month after month, like month 1, month 2, month 3. So apparently we have some new neighbors, and they have a dog, and the dog likes to bark all day. It has been driving me really crazy, especially when trying to have Zanai relax and go to sleep. It can get very annoying and very frustrating because I was so used to peace and quiet. We've been here at this apartment for a few months, since I believe March, and there were no dogs. It was very peaceful, very quiet, and now all of a sudden, I believe it's been 4 days since they've moved in, and I guess getting just acclimated with everything, the dog is barking non-stop, and it's very frustrating, and sometimes it does keep me up at night. So I don't know what we're gonna have to do about that. But anyway, let me know if you'd like for me to continue doing these weekly updates, or if you would rather me do a monthly update. I know I'm gonna do up to week 4, but after that, if you'd like to do, you know, month 2 update with the black seed oil, and then 3 months with the black seed oil, and I'll be happy to do that. I just want to give as much information and just document my journey along the way. I will say nothing's really changed with last week. I know that the first week of taking black seed oil, I did notice a difference. Now I'm very consistent. I've taken black seed oil twice a day every day, and I definitely need to get more. I'm gonna call them in a little bit and just let them know I want the black seed oil, and hopefully the person that was working in that section can just leave it for me at the customer service desk. That will be just as fine. This week I didn't really notice much of a change from the first week. The first week I noticed a big difference, as I've already mentioned. It's really been positive. The one thing I will say that has been different, and it may be a TMI, with this week, not much has changed. I know with the first week, I did feel a lot better, and I will say it was with the assistance of the black seed oil. Now, I will say, and it may be a little bit of a TMI, going to the bathroom was a little bit different. Typically, when I went to the bathroom, it was very easy for me to go. I didn't have to stay in there for a while. Like, I go to the bathroom, use it no matter 1 or 2, and it was just simple for me. It didn't take a lot for me to go. I don't want to be too graphic, but it does take a little bit longer to go. I will say that's probably because of the black seed oil, because I don't experience that at all. I am very regular, so going to the bathroom has never been a struggle for me, but now it's just a little bit different, and I will say the black seed oil is most likely the cause of that. But other than that, everything has been the same. I still have my energy, my focus, and pumping has also been very good. I'm very happy with the results thus far, other than going to the bathroom. But I want to give you some words of wisdom, and I know I said in my last video that I have a Instagram that's just dedicated to my spiritual journey, and I'll leave that for you. It's not really big. It's not anything compared to my ravishing tresses for my hair, but I know many of you seem to like these type of videos, so I'll post it just for you as well, so you can get some spiritual enlightening, just some encouragement as well. Like I've already said, I like to help, and if I can, I will. But I like giving you these messages. So for this week, this message I got from Awakening People, and they actually got it from someone named Lauren. I hope I'm saying it right. And it says, just read something about replacing I'm sorry with thank you. So instead of saying sorry I was late, say thank you for waiting for me. Replacing negativity with positivity and gratitude, and breaks the I'm sorry cycle. Powerful. And I agree with that. Saying I'm sorry is almost like putting yourself down, saying you're not good enough. I know that you're remorseful for what you did, but instead of saying that and having a negative underlining factor, just say thank you so much for waiting for me. Thank you so much for being in my life. Thank you so much for being patient with me. Thank you so much for loving me. Thank you so much to whatever it is. It's just more positive, and it just puts a better spin on things. As I've already mentioned, energy does not lie. When you have so much positive energy, others will be able to feed off of that, and that's what's so powerful about energy. A lot of times when people are down, or people are angry, or they have a bad vibe, bad energy, it really does trickle, and it's like an echo effect, and it really echoes off to other people. And some people that are very strong and just really have that peace of mind, they don't let that bother them, and that's really where I'm trying to get. A lot of things don't bother me, and especially people leaving negative comments here on my channel, it does not bother me so much as it used to. It just shows me there's something lacking within themselves, because people can make some very unnecessary comments, and it's almost like, what was the point of saying that? Was that really necessary? Or they'll give me a backhand compliment like, ooh, I really love your hair, I love that it's thick, I love that you have so much volume, but I don't like the blonde ends. Okay, so you know, that comment was unnecessary. You didn't have to say that. If you're gonna do all that, you could have kept the comment to yourself. I don't let the things they say get to me, especially being a social media influencer. You have to have thick skin. I tell that all the time. People ask me what are some of the things to be a social media influencer, and I tell them you need to have strong skin, you need to stay consistent, you need to be able to motivate yourself as well. There's so many things to know and to learn, and I'll make a video about that later. I just wanted to give you this week's update with the black seed oil, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful week ahead.